divided by 5 days is about 3 ounces. You expect to see 3 ounces of body fat being lost linearly on the scale. You see, that's a problem because you might have a bad poop one day. You might be constipated, you might eat more fiber. It was most likely not that you got constipated and you have a huge built belly of your calories from it. That might be what you want to talk about, but it's not. If you ate something small, it didn't even distend your stomach when eating it, it could still be a chocolate cake, 500 calories. It wouldn't transfer to be that on the scale in pure fat the way you talk to it. Don't see that as the big reward. You should see the way you behave, the way you eat, the way you train, the way you think, the way you live your life is reflecting upon what you do. So you can toss the scale if you can rely on behavior. But here's the thing, how are you gonna stay motivated to keep on going? And that's another thing. In my coaching life, I see the same dilemma. That you really want it to be to have a coach for a month and then you should be able to just keep on going. The thing is, you start to stop paying attention. You're not as interested, aware and focused after some weeks. You could start to have a little bit extra. You start to kind of not, it's not a big deal. You start to train a little less. You're gonna get stale. There's a vacation. You fall off. I'm gonna compensate and eat more than I usually do. All the crap, all the favorite foods, so I can get disgusted by it. Now I don't want it anymore. You're gonna believe that. So now you're starting your journal with an artificial elevated scale because you know what happens. You know, when you eat like that, you're gonna dramatically, rapidly gain weight on the scale. You can see it, you can feel it, puffing up. 11. And then it didn't do anything and I just gained the fat, but my scale was low. So there you go with that. So when you then start your journal and you're expecting, typically you say, well, I lost 5 pounds, so I'm so happy. That just reflects how you ate more before you started your diet. So it's not really anything you've lost in pure fat. If you had forgotten the cheat day, the last time you're going to eat the way you want, you wouldn't have that initial drop. You would have the same slow and tedious way the scale stays the same. Then you feel leaner and you want to jump on the scale, and then what usually happens? You get disappointed. Means a pound divided by 5 days is about 3 ounces. You expect to see 3 ounces of body fat being lost linearly on the scale. You see, that's a problem because you might have a bad poop one day. You might be constipated, you might eat more fiber.